this? All of this is me. What are you talking about? With another video. And hey Goodie Gang, and if you guys do not know who I am, this is Tina.Channiel, and if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and like, share, and comment and share the video, okay, and become a part of the gang. That is good whopping. And also I came bearing gifts. I'm gonna show you guys. Let's put this up close. These are lashes. They are beautiful, okay, you guys. Comes with a pretty packaging. You guys need to get on it. I'm actually wearing a pair right now of them. So the pair that I have on is called Playboy, and I got 3 lashes in here right now, and it also comes with the lash glue. It does not have to be tacky to apply, and also with the tweezer. I'm telling you, you guys, use my coupon code and get you some lashes because they are pretty. I know you guys keep asking all the time, oh my god, what makeup do you use? What are you wearing? What lip gloss? What this? What that? Everything is in the description bar below. Just, you know, go check that out. Okay, so let's get into the story time because I know that's why y'all came. I am so sorry for always like feeling like you guys must be like, oh my gosh, she's abandoning us. Absolutely not. I'm not abandoning y'all. I just got a lot going on, okay? I have a lot going on, and I'm trying to keep up with my regular life and my newfound YouTube life with you lovely Goodie Gang members. So just bear with me a little bit. All right, so now I'm gonna tell you about, this is gonna be like a 2-part story time, okay? So this will be the worst date ever. It's gonna start out with the worst date, and then we're gonna get into part 2, and it's gonna be something totally different, okay? So stay tuned for that. Okay, so let's start here. Good girl. I'm telling you the worst date ever sick. It was so terrible. Okay, so now I was single, okay? Me and my boyfriend broke up. So now, this was like, I'm gonna say, we broke up. We was like on a breakup, but we got back together like a couple months after, but whatever. So, me and my ex, we were on a breakup. So now, I'm at the mall, and I'm walking through the mall one day. Somebody just started saying my name. I turn around and I'm like, who is calling me? So I finally turn around and I see who it is. We ain't gonna drop no names, okay? We don't do that over here. I'm not even gonna make up a name because I don't even know how to do that, okay? So, listen, somebody was calling me. I turn around to find out who it is. Then I see the person. And it's funny because if my friends is watching this, they're gonna laugh so hard, like, bitch, the fuck, where the fuck, you know what I'm talking about? So anyways, I look at him, he's with a family member. So he's like, oh, you know, how you doing, da da da. He's eyeing me. He is not staring in my face, he's staring at everything else, okay? He's looking at everything but my eyes, okay? So now, he's like, oh, how you doing, what you doing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, I'm just walking through the mall right now, you know. I'm just, you know, looking for stuff to buy. So he's like, okay, what you trying to buy? What you trying to get? So I'm like, I don't know yet. You know, I'm just looking around. So he's like, all right, so whatever you want, I'm going to get it for you. Ding, ding, ding. That's what I like to hear. Whatever I want, you're going to get it. That's what I like. Ladies, take notes. But we're going to get into some things. So now, we walking through the mall. He don't buy me nothing crazy because I didn't pick out nothing crazy. Also, Green Acres Mall don't got a lot of options. They don't have nothing there. So now I am there at the mall doing what I'm doing. He's, you know, trying to get me some stuff, maybe because he buying some stuff. I'm gonna talk to him. Listen, that don't mean you're gonna get nothing. If you're gonna buy me something, that's cute, that's nice, that's cool. That don't mean nothing though. So now he buying me stuff. So after that, he offers to take me home. And I'm like, okay, fine. You can take me home. So he takes me home. He sees where I live, which was annoying. So now I'm there with him. He's in the car. We're talking. We're just chopping it up. You know, I know him. So we're just, I guess, catching up. That's all we were doing. We exchanged numbers. I go into my house. Now he starts to call me. We start to talk a little bit. And this is where things kind of get a little crazy. He started pulling up whenever he felt like it. If y'all know in the last video where I say I do not like to give out my address because these niggas is gonna pull up whenever they feel like it, he is the reason why. He just kept pulling up whenever he felt like it, even when I wasn't there. Like, weirdo, what are you doing? So now he pulling up, I'm not even there. Sometimes I am, and I did not go outside to him. So lo and behold, one day he calls me early in the morning and I'm like, hello? He's like, oh, come outside. I'm like, no, I'm not going. Like, you doing a little bit much for me. Like, calm down, pump your brakes. I get that you like me and I like being liked, but you're doing a little bit much. Like, now it's not making sense. Like, it really isn't. Like, why are you doing all of this? Like, calm down, please. So now he decides to ring my doorbell. So now I'm pissed. I go downstairs and I start going off at him. Like, why are you doing that? Like, you come into my house, you waking everybody up, and he's like, oh, because you don't want to come downstairs. All right, I'm like, okay, I'm here. What do you want to do now? What do you have to say? He's like, oh, I just wanted to see you. All right. You wanted to see me. You do all of this to just come see me. You need to stop. Like, now it's becoming creep. You're becoming a little bit creepy. Before it was cute. Now you getting on my nerves. You need to stop, okay? Ooh, I did not know the button was open. Why I didn't say nothing? Doing a bit much. Like, you need to just chill. Like, chill out and calm down. We don't have to do all the extra. Like, we're already talking, you know what I mean? I feel like he was trying to prove a point to me that he's here for the long haul. He's better than the rest, which is great. Thank you very much. But now you're being a bit pushy and it's becoming annoying. So now this is the part where the date was terrible and he started to piss me off. So now one day, good guy, decided he decides to hit me up out of complete randomness like he always do. And he says, oh, I'm picking you up. I'm like, okay, fine. So now I get ready. You know what I said? I get ready, I doll up. I wear something cute, something a little bit simple, but you know I'm always gonna wear heels. So I wear something a little simple with heels. He pulls up, I get in the car. Then he looks at me like, why you look like that? I'm just like, what do you mean? He was like, you have to do all of this? I'm like, yeah, I gotta do all of this. All of this is me. What are you talking about? So he's like, oh, you know, all right, you look nice. So I'm like, okay, thank you. So now we driving. I'm like, oh, where are we going? He was like, oh, okay, we gonna chill. I'm like, okay, cool, you know, we're gonna chill, whatever. We pull up to Golden Cross. Good gal, I was completely confused. So we pull up to Golden Cross parking lot. Now I'm annoyed. I'm like, oh, what are we doing here? He was like, oh, we're gonna get some patties. Stop. So are you trying to make a joke? Because the thing is this, I'm Jamaican. He was Jamaican too. So I didn't understand this rhetoric. Because I'm Jamaican and you're Jamaican, you feel like I want a patty right now? You think I want a beef patty? No, I don't. I do not want a beef patty. So I had to turn around to him and curse him the fuck out. because I think he was trying to play with me. And I had to let him know right then and there, I am not the bitch to be played with. I don't know what other bitches you deal with, but when you dealing with me, you don't play with me. That's not what we doing. So I turned around to him and I simply said, what me look like? What me look like? Look like fool? What type of, I said to him, you got me up. You told me you coming to get me. You get me up, I'm dressed. Feel get beef patty? Me say I want beef patty? No, I want to go out to dinner, I want to eat, I want to fill my belly. Me don't want them to beef patty. So you better do something about that. Then he said to me, this man said to me, oh, so you can't have beef patty. One to your girl, you can't have beef patty, your chest too high. Yes it is. Yes it is. Yes, my chest high. Yes it is. You need to let these niggas know. Off rip. No. My chest eye, yeah, my chest eye up and my face. More nice things. So let's go somewhere, okay? So now he's like, oh, what do you want to do? I'm like, nigga, take me to a restaurant. Stop playing with me. He pull up at the Applebee's. I was like, you know what, right now I'm hungry. I will take whatever. But this is the first and last. You're done for. Like, this is, no, you can't play a good gal. No, I don't do them games. So now we're at the restaurant. This is where things turn again, which irritate me some more, okay? So now, we're at the restaurant, we get the menus, I'm looking in it. He's trying to compliment me, which I'm annoyed, like you pissed me off already. So now he's trying to compliment me. He's like, oh, you look beautiful, you know, you look good. I like it. He's just trying to say stupid things, like, oh, I like your eyes, I like your lips. I like that shirt you got on. I like your jeans. It fits you well. Blah, blah, blah. Stop talking. Like, I don't care what you got to say. I don't care what you saying to me right now. Does not matter. So now, I asked him, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? This man looks at me. He was like, you? I was like, no. 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 You missed your opportunity when you started to play around. So you cannot indulge in the fountain of Tina. That is not how that goes. So now he's like, oh, you're gonna let me? I said, listen, what do you want to eat on the menu? We're not doing that. What do you want to eat on this menu right now? So he was like, oh, if you want a menu, yeah, you know, that's what I want. I'm like, okay, you're playing too much. Can't do it. You're playing too much. So now, I order what I want. I don't know what the hell. Listen, this is a 2 for 20. Pick something, goddammit. So I'm eating. He's like, oh, so you know, later what we gonna do? I'm like, I'm going home. And he was like, what? I'm like, I'm going home later. As I'm eating, I'm going home. So now he paid for the damn meal, which is $20-something. So now he's pissed off. Like, he's mad. So we go out the restaurant. His whole tune changed. He didn't want to open the door for me. He didn't want to open the car door for me. He was being very annoying. He was being petty. You know what I'm saying? He was speeding through the street, driving dumb, like he's trying to get into an accident or something so I could fly out the window. So now we pull up to my house and he don't want to let me out the car. So I'm just like, what are you doing? So he hovers over me, like putting his face in my face, like, so give me a kiss. I'm like, give you a kiss? No, you're not getting a kiss. He would say, so, oh, you don't want to give me a kiss? After me don't spend money upon you, girl, you don't want to kiss. I'm like, you spent $20. Calm down. You didn't spend $100-something, which is what the dates usually cost, okay? You didn't spend that much. You need to relax. So now he's like, oh, you see you, girl, you see your chest eye, you see it thinks that you're pretty and nice, I can't give me nothing. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I think. I think because I'm beautiful, you have to set the bar and you should meet that bar if you want to date me. So he was like, oh, I say I feel. I was like, yeah, that is how I feel. And I sat there very calm, very chill, like a lady. That is how I feel. So he was like, you know, that's why he don't deal with girls like me. And I said, that's fine. You don't have to deal with me. Somebody else who will take the time out to get to know me will deal with me. So he says to me, if I don't give him a kiss, I can't get out the car. So I turned to him and I said, if you don't want to go to jail, you gonna let me out. So now he was like, oh, y'all gonna call the police for me? Y'all call the police? I said, yes, I will. I will call the police. I'm that type of woman. I don't play games. I will call the cops on you. I really don't care. So he starts getting more outraged. You know what this man do? He pulls off as I'm still in the car. He pulls off with me and him in the car, and he starts driving around like a damn mad person. I said, listen, pull over. We're not doing this. Pull over. He pulled over. Now he was like, listen, Shantae, I really like you. Like, you don't understand. Like, I like you so much. Like, why you don't want to just kiss me? And this is the thing. This is the thing at the time when I said, I called him a different name. I called him the name of some other dude that I was messing with. And I said the other dude name, and I'm like, because you getting on my nerves. And he was just like, who? I'm like, what? He was like, who, what did you just say? I'm like, nothing. He was like, no, you just called me another nigga name. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I swear I have no idea what you're talking about. He was like, no, I know what I heard. You called me somebody else's name. I'm like, I don't know. You know, I have no idea what you're talking about because I didn't say nobody else's name. I only said your name. So maybe you need to, you know, check with the doctor about your ears. And he was like, you know what, I'm taking you home. I'm like, okay, that'd be great. Thank you. I already wanted to go home. So now we going home. This man, he grabs me and kisses me. And it pissed me off to the point where I pushed his face. I mushed him in the face. Like, don't you ever do that again. And he was like, oh, I can't kiss you. Oh, you call me somebody else's name. I took you on a date. You acting all stush and I can't kiss you. No, you cannot. No, you can't. So now the date is done, all right? He know where I live. He's still pulling up, okay? He pulling up to my house all the time unannounced, okay? Now, this is the point where I get fed up, okay? He pulling up to my house unannounced. I block him. He starts calling my phone on all different numbers to get my attention. He writing statuses about me. He making posters about me. He's completely just acting annoying. So now one day I finally answer to one of the many numbers that he keeps using. So I'm just like, what the fuck do you want? So I'm in the house yelling and screaming, and my grandmother, my aunt, and my cousins are hearing me go off. So he is like, oh, that's why your ex don't want you, because you a crazy ass delusional bitch. I'm like, what? Ooh. Good girl. I had tore in that ass. I tore in that ass that day. I can't even say what I said on here because I don't want YouTube to have no damn problems, because I'm getting a point now. So I don't want to have no issues. So I come and digging I am Ras because I don't know who him thinks I'm play with, because him can't play with good girl. So him can't do them things with me. So I had to literally rip his ass a freaking new one. So now that I did that, he come trying to apologize. Like, nigga, no, you need to leave me alone. Like, on some real shit, stop bothering me. It became so annoying, okay? To the point where, stay tuned for part 2. Bye.